G'day legends, Cashy here and welcome back to the 4th edition of Punt to the Future for the Autumn Carnival. If you're new here, it is the weekly segment where I go through all my futures bets for the Autumn Carnival. We've had 3 episodes already on the YouTube channel and our website www.themocksports.com.au. Head over there, link in the show notes if you want to read even more reasoning behind all of my bets and to catch up on the bets that I've already placed. But for now, let's get straight into today's bet. Alright guys, like I said, we've only got one bet for today, so let's just actually go through the bet that I already placed a couple weeks ago. That was Nature Strip in the Black Caviar Lightning Stakes at $2.50. We thought that was a massive price edge to have, and come race day last weekend, it actually was. Came into about $1.85, $1.90. I think he ended up jumping at the $2 mark, but at the end of the day, our first bet was our first loss as well. He failed to fire completely and he was fractious in the barriers, jumped not so cleanly, but really got to the front there and then didn't even give much of a kick in the final stages and was rolled, didn't even place. So whether or not he retires, that's not for me to discuss here. That's more of a quaddy potty discussion, so make sure to tune in to our podcast this week. Me and Nick will definitely go through that. But at the end of the day, we are 0 for 1 on our futures bets. And we've got a couple coming up this weekend, as I will discuss later. But let's get into this week's bet as we look forward to the Vinery Stud Stakes. Madame Pommery, $16 to win. Pre-noms bet on Sportsbet, of course. If she doesn't run whatsoever, we get our money back with those futures insurance. I think Madame Pommery has returned absolutely enormously, considering the fact that she ran 3 wide, no cover, and got way too far back to ever be a factor in the Light Fingers Stakes a couple of weeks ago at Randwick. Her parade, really smart. She looked really strong. I think out of all of the 3-year-old girls, she's probably come back the most physically developed. We're yet to see the likes of Zugotcha as she'll come back this weekend. But out of the ones in that race, the Sunshine in Paris's, the In Secrets, I think Madame Pommery's come back more physically developed than those horses, which is a big thing to say, as In Secret, she is an incredible animal, as we saw, miss the start in the Light Fingers Stakes and still rattled home for a win. But Madame Pommery came home faster than In Secret did. It was just the fact that it was too short of a distance, and she was coming from too far back. The only horse to come home faster, which was by 0.001 of a second, was Sunshine in Paris. So like I said, incredibly fast sectionals for Madame Pommery. If you don't believe me, let's go back and watch that start now. So as you can see, the turn of foot from Madame Pommery, especially from that 400 metre mark as she starts to rattle home. I think she ran it in 33.4 something seconds. I'll put the actual note up on the screen right now for you so I know I get it for sure. But it was very, very fast. I think she is a prime bet to have for the Vinery Stud Stakes. Comes out to 2,000 metres. I think she'll only get better with every jump in distance. She goes to the Surround Stakes this weekend to 1,400 metres. She'll most likely run the Cornwall Classic 1,500 metres 2 weeks later, and then after another 2 weeks here to the Vinery Stud Stakes. I think out of all of them, she's the one that'll relish the 2,000 metres more than them all. She's already a Group 1 winner over the 1,600 metres, and she was strong through the line there that day as well, indicating to me that 2,000 metres will be no problem. So I think $16 is a massive price to get. I think if she runs strongly in the Surround Stakes, then the Cornwall Classic, she will definitely not be 16 on the day. I've got her marked at around a $10, $8 chance. So hopefully that price gets slashed in half by the time we come race day and we've secured overs on Madame Pommery in the Vinery Stud Stakes. Get on now, punters. Alright, like I said, that was the one bet of the day, and I just want to touch on the bets we have coming up this week. And we've got VC in the Blue Diamond. Unfortunately, no edge there. We locked her in at $10. She is out to $19. Sorry, he is out to $19. I still think he'll be really competitive, but I think there are probably better options there. I won't be double playing the Blue Diamond come this weekend, you'll have to tune into the Quaddy Potty to see who my actual tip is for the race. But if VC does get up, we know we lock in a bit of profit there with that early bet. We also have Animo in the Chipping Norton Stakes coming up. Got him at $2.20 into $1.65 now. I think he might even start shorter than that. He's drawn barrier 3. He'll be primed for a massive run. I definitely think Animo's winning that race. So hopefully we have locked in that edge on the market. But apart from that, punters, that's me for this week. Nice and quick. Only the one bet, like I said. Next week we'll be back. Hopefully 1, 2, maybe even 3 bets to see. We have to sit and watch this weekend's runs, especially the Oakley Plate. I'm going to be having a big watch of that because those are the horses that will be going forward into the Newmarket Handicap, the Galaxy, the TJ Smith Stakes, the William Reid Stakes, all of those big sprints coming later on in the autumn. So we'll see who is prime for a big price there. So for now, like, share, subscribe on the video, and make sure to stay tuned on our YouTube channel for all things The Mock Sports, and head over to our website www.themocksports.com.au for all things The Mock Sports, sports content, racing content. We've got you. It is the site for you. And of course, this Thursday will be the Quaddy Potty, episode 3 of season 4. You don't want to miss it after we tipped 8 big winners last weekend. Alright, punters, make sure to tune in next week for Punt to the Future. For now, see you later.